What up, what up? It's Garage Gym Homie, and today we're reviewing Freak Farm Blowout. Is it worth it? Before I get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out every day for you now, from health food reviews, supplement reviews, gizmos, gadgets, goodies, all sorts of good finds for you fine folks out there. So click subscribe and let's get into this. So Freak Farm, you know, I'm a believer. I always talk about this in supporting newer companies, smaller companies, people trying to get off their feet. Instead, if you're looking for a pre-workout and you can choose to support a huge conglomerate that you see in every vitamin shop, GNC, or somebody new to give them a shot, I'm always going with the new guy, personally. Especially in these strange times where small businesses are getting shut down left and right. So they were kind enough to send over both flavors of their pre-workout. This is their like flagship product. This is their star product. I don't think they have anything else out yet besides this pre-workout. So they sent over the fruit punch, and they have one other flavor that I haven't cracked yet. Don't know what it is. I can't remember because I only cracked the fruit punch. Anyway, you get 30 servings in this container, so that's very good. And this, out of any pre-workout I've ever used in my whole life, has the simplest label right there. 5 ingredients. That's all you get with this. So you get L-citrulline, 5 grams. So that's going to help with the pumps, the blood flow, the vascularity. Beta-alanine, 3 grams. That's going to give you that warm, fuzzy hug, the tingles, that heated up feeling. And supposedly, if you take beta every day, it helps with endurance. Glycerol monostrate, 1 gram. Glycerol is my absolute favorite all-time pump ingredient, especially when it's mixed with citrulline. I get the nastiest pumps from glycerol. Caffeine anhydrous, 300 milligrams. That to me is the perfect amount of caffeine in a pre-workout, especially if it's like a daily driver, what they call a daily driver, which is, I guess, a pre-workout you can grab regularly for most everyday use. I personally only use pre-workouts with caffeine once or twice a week on the weekends. Every other day I use non-stim, but 250 milligrams of caffeine, 200 to 300 milligrams of caffeine for a daily driver is to me the perfect amount. And yohimbine HCI, 3 milligrams. It's interesting they threw that in there. That's like got fat burning properties. It mixes well with caffeine, a little thermogenic effect, metabolism, that kind of thing. So you got pumps, some endurance, some energy, basically, and a little fat burning. It's interesting label. You might look at this label and think, wow, that's just like so freaking simple. To me, honestly, it's good enough for me, because the glycerol alone, if I want like a stim pre-workout and I don't want anything crazy, the caffeine and the glycerol and citrulline alone and the beta, those are like the 4 must-haves for me, honestly. Glycerol, I don't must-have it, but it's definitely a plus. The beta, the caffeine, and the pumps. So this really, in these 5 ingredients, has everything that I personally need. It's not an impressive label. You're not going to look at it and be like, oh my God, that freaking looks unbelievable. But let's see how it performs. So I took it, the first time I took it was before I hit chest, and I took it 20 minutes later. I felt the obvious effects of the caffeine coming on. It felt like it came on as fast as I wanted it to. It was very apparent when the caffeine hit. And the beta kicked in nicely with the caffeine. So 20 minutes after I took, I usually time the pre-workouts. I take them, and then 20 minutes later, I start working out because I got a garage gym, so I don't want to just rush in here. I want to give the pre-workout a chance to kick in. So I took it, felt the caffeine, felt the beta. The star of the show with this was the pumps, hands down. The energy, when you're used to using a lot of high stim pre-workouts, the energy is not the energy worked, but it's not the most notable part of this pre-workout. This is a perfect pre-workout if you want some caffeine with some incredible pumps. The pumps were hands down the most notable thing. My vascularity was freaking disgusting through this pre-workout. I felt like I had just veins all throughout my freaking chest, arms, my striations looked on point. I still feel kind of pumped up. It's hands down the pumps are freaking incredible. The glycerol mixed with the citrulline is like my favorite combination for a pump formula, always. And the caffeine, the energy lasted through the workout. This is definitely your daily pre-workout you can grab. I do think it's worth it. You could have a label with 15 more ingredients in here. That doesn't mean the experience that I'm gonna feel any more charged up or anything. I mean, if it's a daily kind of pre-workout, that kind of level of stimulant, 300 milligrams of caffeine, this felt, you could have had 15 more ingredients. I wouldn't have been able to tell the difference. So if you want something that has very simple, it's a very cost-effective formula. I think that's the appeal of it. This isn't an expensive formula. You get such a simple ingredient list. You're gonna get disgusting freaking pumps and, enough energy to power through your workout. It's not a stim junkie experience. It's not some insane, crazy pre-workout, obviously. It's 5 ingredients that are like, aside from the yohimbine, that one's debatable. The other 4 ingredients are like tried and true. So that's what I got. I do think it's worth checking out. If you want like a daily driver, simple ingredient formula, you don't need something with 1,000 freaking ingredients in there. This is gonna give you some nasty pumps and enough energy to power through your workout. So that's what I got. So you can check out Freak Farm Fitness. And as far as the flavor goes, it was a very light tasting, mild flavor. Nothing overwhelming, didn't leave any aftertaste. It was a nice fruit punch flavor. Nothing negative to say about it. The whole experience was good. It was a good experience. Definitely something you can take multiple times per week. So, as I said, if you're chasing those dang pumps and you know how to hit the rep right, this thing is gonna bring it out of you. Nasty as heck. I promise that. You are not gonna go wrong with this glycerol and this citrulline in here. I was freaking blown the heck up. So anyway, that's what I got for you. Garage Gym Homies, always gonna give it to you straight. God bless all of you. Together, let's get this dang muscle. If you liked the review, please subscribe to the channel. And if you didn't like the review, also subscribe to the channel. God bless all of you. I'm out.